Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Priyanka and I help you unleash the power of law of attraction and create the life that you want. So today's video is again a request video. Somebody has asked me to make a video on the topic that how can you start believing in yourself, right? Because as I always say, law of attraction is all about you. It starts and ends with you. The kind of feelings, that kind of vibration that you give out is what you get back. So the moment you feel, a lot of you actually, let me tell you this, a lot of you I know have reached out to me trying to manifest a relationship or trying to manifest a particular person back in your life, and you keep asking me this question, why my manifestation is not coming to me, why is it taking so much of time? So the moment you start feeling all these things, you are creating a feeling of lack. So when you feel that why something is not happening, which gives out the feeling that you are stuck somewhere, and the kind of vibration is that you're giving out at that point of time is not very positive, right? But I also understand it's impossible to be positive and happy and joy all the time, because we are human beings, and as I've always said, that as human beings you are bound to feel all kind of emotions. You are going to be let down by people, you are going to struggle in life, you are going to suffer, somebody is going to hurt you sometimes, failures are going to come to you. So all these things are part of life, but what matters the most is how you deal with them. You can either let all those things consume you and go down, and you can let yourself go down the drains thinking nothing is happening and I'm not worth everything. Or what you can do is you can start realizing your own self-worth. As I always keep saying, learn from the situations and move on in life and start creating the life that you want to create. Now today I will give you 5 steps, all right, just 5 steps which would help you regain that faith, that belief in yourself in case if you have lost it. So first and the foremost thing is, please learn to let go of the past and learn to let go of what you thought life could be or should be. When you're trying to do a manifestation, you have a picture, an image of what it would look like, how it would happen. You're visualizing each and every part of it. So you are so much consumed into that part that you have figured out every detailed step of it, right? So, and then when it doesn't come to you, or when it is taking time, when it gets delayed, you get consumed within the fact that something is wrong, I am not doing something right, and then you start practicing 10 different processes of manifestation, and you become so much consumed in your own thoughts of why is it not happening, that you forget one thing is that you have lost the faith and the belief in yourself. When you have to do 10 things to satisfy that belief in yourself, that okay, am I on the right path, am I doing the right thing, that is the first red signal to identify that you are losing your faith on yourself. So the best thing to do in these situations are to realize that there is something that you need to learn in this situation, and that is that you are losing your faith and you need to regain that back. And how you can do is letting go of that situation, letting go of that outcome. When you know that you have given your 100% to something, just let it go and put yourself back and divert your direction towards some other goal of yours, right? Because it's not possible that you have only one thing in life. There are so many things going on in your life. Start focusing on the good part of life. Start focusing on your career. Start focusing on if you wanted to start a hobby, start focusing on those things. So get yourself back on track. Learn from the situation, let go of the situation, and learn to bring yourself back into track by focusing on something that you have always wanted to do. So that is the first step. And when you see that yourself succeeding, and when you see yourself learning and doing something new, you slowly start to regain the faith in yourself again, right? Now, second thing, understand that you cannot change someone else, or to put it in other words, that you cannot always make everybody happy. If you are trying to please everyone, if you're trying to make everybody like you or everybody be fond of you, be happy with you, it's good be good to people. You should always be respectful, but make sure you respect yourself, you be good to yourself more. Don't drain yourself out so much in pleasing everyone else that you lose yourself in doing so. So, a lot of the times, if you're trying to manifest a relationship back, and um, you if you are not clear about what is what do you want from that relationship, and you are ready to give everything in order to manifest that person back, and you lose yourself somewhere in doing so, that's not the right thing. Because as time progresses, if a part of you or your desires are not fulfilled, the relationship will not be fulfilling for you. So even if it comes to you, even if your manifestation comes to you, so it's not guaranteed that you would be happy. Because if you keep compromising and if you keep sacrificing what you want in life, something which is priority for you, something which is important for you as an individual, you are not satisfying that part of you. So when something is left unsatisfied, or when something is say unfulfilled, again it brings us back to that emptiness, to that feeling of loneliness, and you start losing your belief in yourself. So always be very clear about what you want in life. If you are into a relationship, have a very clear idea about what your role is in that relationship. You should be very clear about what you want from your partner as well, and what you are giving to your partner as well. So have a very, very clear idea about what to expect and what to give. Because relationships or anything, is all about the amount that you can give, and that is without any ego, without having any kind of expectation, but also know that what you expect back from that thing. So do not try to please or satisfy every single person, because if you try to do so, you are going to lose yourself out. Because the first and the foremost thing, as I always say, is start taking care of yourself first. When you are happy with your own self, automatically people who come into your life would be the same people who vibrate at the same level along with you, right? So do not be a people pleaser is the second point that you need to do in order to regain or have belief in your own self. Third thing, never fear failure. Guys, I cannot stress on this fact more and more and more. Failures are always going to be constant in life. Just because if you're practicing the law of attraction doesn't mean that you will have a very smooth sail in life. Life will always be full of ups and downs. You are going to fail some point or the other, always. Now, what is required is that how you handle that failure. Either you can sit, crib about it, cry about it, and completely drain yourself out, or you can say, okay, what was this failure trying to teach me? Learn from that lesson and then go after it with those knowledge. And trust me, the more you have a knowledge about something, the more easier it is for you to face those situations, right? So never fear failure in life, no matter what aspect it is. It might be your job, it might be your relationship, it might be yourself. So never fear failure, because failures are something which is always going to be constant in your life. But the moment you learn not to fear failure and to overcome that challenge, you would see everything becoming very easy, and your manifestations come to you very quickly and in the most smooth way ever possible, right? Now, the fourth thing is learn and learn and learn more about who you truly are. The more you start understanding yourself, who I am as an individual, what are my characteristics, the more your belief and your faith in yourself starts increasing. And the moment you start increasing your faith and belief in your own self, your every action, your every feeling starts aligning with your manifestation. And that is when manifestation comes to you like magic. So say for instance, if you're trying to manifest a specific person in your life, and if you do not believe the fact that I am good enough for this person, or if you're trying to manifest a relationship in your life, and if you do not believe that I'm good enough as a person, or I deserve that thing, or I deserve someone actually even better than that, how do you expect that thing to come to you? First, you have to feel deserving. If you might want $1 million in your life, but tell me something, how much do you feel that you actually deserve that $1 million, because you have put that effort? And it's not only about wishful thinking, it's about putting that effort as well. You have to go out, do your job, give out that vibration that yes, I'm capable of, and I deserve that $1 million. I deserve what I'm asking for. So the more you keep learning about your own self, spend time with yourself. Whenever you are sad, whenever you are depressed, understand. It's very important to understand that what your body, what your mind, what your heart is trying to tell you about your own self. The more you get to know yourself better, the more you realize your self-worth. You would realize that a lot of the time people don't even deserve one single second of yours. There are many people who are absolutely better than what you have been even trying to manifest. So it's very important to start to getting to know yourself. So spend time with yourself, develop a hobby, understand your emotions very well, learn to understand your emotions very well, and I'm sure you would gain your faith, your belief back into yourself, on yourself. Now the fifth point to understand is learn to draw boundaries. Okay, I really mean this. Learn to draw boundaries, set timelines for your own self. Don't give in to something completely. I mean, obviously, it's your faith, your belief is definitely the key to getting your manifestation. But always learn to set your timelines, because life is something which is to be lived every single day. And when you start living your life with open heart, with open, when you start opening up to things in life, opportunities, possibilities becomes double. That is when everything starts coming up for you. But if you shut yourself down, and if you are only focusing on one thing, and if you have said that I'm not going to open up my heart to anything else, that's not the way to live your life, because that means that you're restricting yourself. Now, what do I mean exactly by setting your boundaries? Setting your boundaries means that knowing your self-worth and teaching people that how they should be treating you. And that starts by how you treat yourself. If you want people to respect you as a person, you have to first respect yourself. How would you give out that vibration if you don't treat yourself that way? If you want people to love you, to like you, you have to first start loving and liking the person that you are, So that is how things get attracted, because that is the kind of vibration then you give out. So it's very important to draw boundaries. A lot of you have been again asking me this question, that I'm trying to manifest a specific person, but they don't respond to me. They don't even talk to me. It's fine. You can go on doing your visualization, but as I always say, do not have that expectation of the outcome attached to it. Learn to let go. But if you feel that you are not able to let go, then set yourself that timeline, that okay, I am going to do this till this point of time, and if it is not something which I am aligning myself to it, then I'm going to focus on another part of my life, because life is consisting of different things. Life is not only about your one particular boy or one particular girl that you want in your life. Life is about so much more. They are just part of it. Do not let one part of something stop you completely. That is not the way to live life. If that person does not understand your worth, it doesn't mean that you are not worthy. There would be a lot of other people probably waiting out there who would realize your worth, but you have to open yourself up. So you have to draw the boundaries. You have to tell people that this is acceptable in my life and this is not acceptable in my life. You have to realize your own worth. You always have to draw that boundaries. You always have to set your timelines for yourself, and then move on in life and be open to more possibilities, more opportunities that can come your way. And let me tell you something. Your manifestation comes to you when you least expect it. When you let go of it and when you have no expectation out of it, that is when your manifestations come. That is time when you get everything that you want. So when you start living your life to the fullest, without having any expectation, because you know your worth. When you know, you celebrate yourself every single day. Go pamper yourself, you know, do everything that you need to do in order to make yourself feel good. When you do that, that is when manifestation starts happening. So guys, I hope you like this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with all your family, your friends and everyone. And subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I'm online. Thank you guys. Take care. I'll see you all again. Bye bye.